Okay, so welcome then to round 2 of the Dorset Model Car Racing Club M Chassis Cup today. We've had an excellent turnout today. We finished qualifying today and we are just about to go into the finals. So the mini stock class is a strong 24 drivers qualifying for today, with Thomas Pryor taking pole position then for the mini stock class. It's amazing driving through the 3 rounds of qualifying for Thomas Pryor. We're also running a couple of support classes today, where we've got Sean McFarland on pole position in the Frontie class and Paul Ash on pole position for the LMP. So with that being said, we are going to get on with the races. So thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and comment in the chats, and yeah, we'll get back to you with any questions you might have. So yeah, I'm Alan, this is Dorset Model Car Racing Club. Let's race. Okay then, let's do this. We've got marshals out, we've got marshal on 4, we've got marshal on 1. So volunteer marshal on 2 and 3 then. Thomas to marshal please, if you can, for the LMP. Thank you, Anthony. Okay, so here we are then, the Dorset Model Car Racing Club M Chassis Cup round 2 today for the mini stock D final. We see Matt Gridley on pole position, followed by Pete Gridley in the 2, Paul Gridley in the 3, Sam Cox in the 4, Catherine in the 5, Samuel Richards in the 6. Good luck drivers, let's race. Drivers off and running then, and getting away cleanly. So as they come round past race control here, down to the Tamiya hairpin. Oh, and they are coming together and into the block dot. So let's see what that's done to it then as they come round and across the timing loop this time round then. So we've got Matt, we've got Paul, we've got Pete. So the 3 Gridley brothers then having a good battle out in front for the 1, 2, 3. Matt in the grey, blue M chassis there. Followed by Paul in the orange and Pete in the yellow. So the 3 brothers are making their way around as Paul makes a slight mistake and sees him lose 2 spaces then. So the battle out in front then for 1 and 2 is Matt and Pete. As they come round and cross the timing loop this time round, we see Matt, we see Pete. So 1.78 then is the gap between those 2 now. So Matt Gridley is proper on it today with the performance as he sees himself coming around the section here on the right hand into the hairpin there. So it looks like Pete's gaining on him, Pete in the yellow, Matt in the grey. Then as they come across the timing loop this time round, there's nothing between these 2 cars then. So Matt and Pete Gridley as they make their way around the top section. A slight mistake for Matt. Allows Pete to make him look up the inside. He pulls a move and gets caught up. So just got 2 minutes then, just got 2 minutes in. Matt's still holding out that top spot. So we see Matt in the grey then. Very sportingly between these 2 brothers. So Pete in the yellow takes another look, trying to make a pass on Matt. around the chicane onto the main straight. So we see Matt and Pete. Oh, and they have a coming together. So he's on his side. So Matt Ridley then is the lead car coming through in the grey M chassis there. Oh, and a sneaky move there by Pete in the yellow. These two side by side as they come round across the timing loop, and not quite enough room for Pete to come through that time. So Matt's still managing to hold on. Then we've got 3 minutes into this one, and Matt Ridley is keeping the lead. Oh, and he's got a big body tuck behind him. He still holds on to it. Still holds on to first place. So we've got Sam making himself up to second place, followed by Paul in third now. And Pete Ridley's dropped down to fourth place, followed by Catherine and Samuel. So we've just got 4 minutes then, just got 4 minutes into this one. If we could have drivers from race 2 getting ready, please. You guys are up next. So the lead car then is Matt Ridley. Onto the main straight now then, as he got a bit twisted up there. So Matt Ridley across the timing loop. Lap 14, followed by Sam, followed by Paul. So Paul in the orange and Sam in the bursting yellow is the battle, as Paul makes a quick overpass there for sure as he comes around these left-hand corners. So this is it then, final lap. So Matt Ridley coming round, he's going to take the win across the line then. Matt Ridley, followed by Paul, Sam and Pete. So some good racing there then for these guys in the mini stock D final. Very, very close racing for these ones. So the finishing order for that was Matt, Paul, Sam, Pete, Catherine and Samuel. Okay then, so we've got corner marshals ready then, and we've got drivers ready. Grid formation on the main straight here for the mini stock C final today, with Daniel Saunders on pole position, followed by Andy Borrell in the 2, Bradley Bolt in the 3, Steve Bennett in the 4, Kevin Borrell in the 5, and Harry Brown John in the 6. Good luck drivers, let's race. Good start then. Oh, and they're coming together with Andy and Daniel. So Andy come out of that one on top. So Andy Borrell in the bright orange then, as he has a bit of a rubbing. So there's racing going on here then as they come round across the timing loop for this one. So we've got Bradley, Andy, Kevin, Harry, Steve and Daniel. So Daniel's got a bit of work to do then, making his way back through the pack. So there's back 3 then as he does. So Daniel's got past 2 of the cars already. So Daniel in the green then, coming up to the Tamiya hairpin and round to the M chassis chicane there, into the main straight. So out in front then we see Bradley in the blue and yellow. So Bradley coming around onto the main straight now is the lead car in the blue front and yellow rear. Going around the left-hand corners and around the tight right hand as he comes around over to the Tamiya hairpin. So across the timing loop then we see Bradley, Andy, Daniel and Kevin, so the top four all very, very close together. So the bright orange of Andy Barra in second place, and Daniel Saunders making his way through. He went for a move there, didn't quite get it to come off, but he's still holding in, so there's a battle there going on for second and third. We see Andy in the orange and Daniel in the green. So coming around this left-hand carousel and round to the right-hand. So there's a swap back round up to the Tamiya hairpin. So Daniel's looking very close now to Andy. Andy in this orange and white. And the back round. Andy going defensive. And there we go, Daniel's made him stick. So Daniel back up to second now then, as we are coming up to 3 minutes. So the lead car of Bradley then, in the blue and yellow, onto the main straight now. So just gone 3 minutes now then, and we see Bradley Bolt with this M Chassis C final today. So 3.5 minutes and 1.5 to go. We've seen some good racing here today at Dorset Model Car Racing Club on the M Chassis Cup Round 2. So slightly different wall mistake there for the leader. Manages to hold it together. So it's just under a 5-second gap to Daniel. Kevin and Daniel having a good battle now for second and third place. So Kevin in the red and Daniel in the green. Daniel's certainly been getting in the thick of it because he started on the front of the grid for this race and went all the way to the back and now back up to second. So some excellent effort there from Daniel Saunders. I believe he's racing at the fantastic Chippenham Icon tomorrow. So look at those two there. So Daniel and Kevin there were very close together as we saw the lead car just having a bit of an incident, getting himself stuck. Has allowed Daniel to catch right back up then. So we've got 15 seconds left of this one. Is Daniel going to make it back to the first place spot? So Bradley is the lead car at the moment on the main straight. He's looking a little bit wobbly. So we have got 2 seconds. Is he going to make it for another lap? No. So Bradley takes the win, Daniel second. And Andy third. Kevin fourth. Okay then, so thank you drivers. If we could have your cars on the table please. And now to realign the track ready for the next race. And well done to Bradley taking the win. Daniel second. Andy third, Kevin fourth, Steve fifth and Harry in sixth. Okay, corner master's ready and drivers are ready. We've got the grid formation on the main straight for this M Chassis B final today here at Dorset Model Car Racing Club. We see Joe Wooten on pole position here for this one, followed by Frank in the 2, Henry Bennett in the 3, Reese Cooper in the 4, Elliot Hall in the 5, and Tom Smith in the 6. Good luck, drivers, let's race. So drivers are running then. We've bunched up well down the main straight. I think that's Henry. So Henry from the Bennett Racing team, I think we'll see as he goes across the timing loop. It is. So Henry followed by Joe, Tom, Frank. So nice to see Tom Smith racing back with us today. So as they come round then for lap 3, we're 50 seconds into this one. So the lead car coming past race control now. Slightly different perspective for me here over in this corner today. Just trying to make some preparations for future events and getting the cabling sorted out. So Tom up to second place now then, as you see the lead car on the main straight with Henry Bennett, and Tom in the yellow and black is your second place. Yellow and blue, sorry. So slight mistake there for the leader. Let's close the gap right up now for Tom. So just over a second now is the gap between those two. We've just gone 2 minutes. So Bennett Racing colours then past race control here now is the lead car. So onto the main straight. And around the left main carousel as he makes a tight turn. Slight mistake into the box top. So the yellow and blue then of Tom Smith is ever closing down that gap as they come round onto the main straight. So around the left corner and around the right corner past the timing loop. 0.6 is the second between those two. So let's see this time. Tom certainly seems to be gaining on him. So Henry Bennett then. Slight two-wheel movement there for Henry. He managed to keep it without rolling. Excellent control there for Henry Bennett. Got 3.5 minutes, so 1.5 to go. So the 1 and 2 then round past race control now. We see Henry Bennett and we see Tom Smith. So these two have been battling for quite some time now. Tom's getting ever closer. I think all it's going to take is a mistake from one of these two drivers as we approach the 4-minute mark. Very consistent, these two then, 1 and 2 on the M Chassis B final today. Bennett Racing colours for the lead car with the green wing. If we could have drivers from race 4 getting ready, please. Drivers from race 4, you guys are up next. right up there then for Frank. So 10 seconds left then. Henry Bennett making his way round to take the win. And across the line. Okay then, so let's go on with this one. The main event, as they say, for the M Chassis Cup today. So race 4, we've got the A final of Thomas Pryor on pole position, followed by Rob Steele in the 2, Michael Bolt in the 3, Paul Ash in the 4, Anthony Richards in the 5, Matt Grover in the 6. Good luck drivers, let's race. Drivers off and running then with some excellent reactions there. As the lead car buries his nose into the bottom top and allows the back 2 to catch up. So whilst 2 of them were battling away there, Michael made a sneaky move up the inside. And we see the white car of Michael Bolt now leading this one, followed by Thomas and Rob. So the top 3 then, we're going to see some close racing here. Very fast car of Thomas Pryor in this M Chassis Cup today. The bright fluorescent yellow then is all over the back of Michael in the white. So as they come up to the Tamiya hairpin then, we see Michael Bolt leading this one in the white mini shell. So being very defensive, closing the door. Oh, as Thomas makes a look. And they have a slight coming together, allows Rob to catch back up with them. So we see Michael, Thomas and Rob, Tamiya hairpin, and round to the M Chassis chicane then. As they make their way around to the main straight, we see Michael in the white car leading the pack with Thomas and Rob looking to make a pass. So around past race control they go. So where are we, lap 5 then? You see Michael in the white, Thomas in the fluorescent yellow, and Rob there in the fluorescent green. So very consistent, these guys. Very good drivers. Obviously, Rob taking the championship last year, as Thomas makes a slight mistake there and sees him on his side. So sliding along the track as he goes. A mistake for Rob too. So spread out a little bit now then, we see Michael, Rob, Thomas, Anthony in the 4th place, Matt Grover in the 5th, and Paul Ash in the 6th. So where are we? We've got Michael coming around past race control in the white mini, as we've just gone 2 minutes into this one. Rob Steele is your 2nd place car at the moment. We weren't racing last week. I know it was round 1 of the LMP National, which young Thomas did exceptionally well at. She's showing us that he can drive an M Chassis as well today. We're taking pole position. He comes around in front of race control in 3rd place at the moment. These 3 are spreading out a little bit now, but all it's going to take is a mistake by one of them, and they'll close right back up again, I'm sure. We see Anthony Richards coming up to join the pack as well. So Michael in the white then coming around the left-hand carousel and through the right-hand section up to the Tamiya hairpin. As he comes around through the M Chassis, slight bit of grip roll there as he saw himself up on 2 wheels. He's managed to get it back. without losing the position. So as he comes around across the timing loop for Michael Bolt, he's closed the gap a little bit, but Rob and Thomas are having a battle again now. So Rob in the fluorescent green and Thomas in the fluorescent yellow. Onto the main straight now is second and third. So they're going to get past Matt, thank you. Oh, Thomas goes around the outside. Good move there by Thomas. Is he going to keep it tight? Is he going to make it stick? Is he going to keep the defence going on? To the main straight they go. So Thomas in the fluorescent yellow, slight turning in slightly early there, catching the front end. Meanwhile, the leader made a mistake. So Michael down to third now, back up to second. So that is Rob there in the fluorescent green in second place, and a slight mistake there for Michael. We could have a marshal, please. So what's that done to it then across the timing loop as we are coming up to 4.5 minutes? So we've got Thomas now leading this race then as he comes around across the timing loop now in front of race control. So Thomas in the fluorescent yellow, he started at the front of the grid and he's currently leading this one. So coming round now onto the section here with the left-hand corners, switch back onto the right-hand corners, up to the Tamiya hairpin. This is going to be his final lap then, around the DMCRC M chassis chicane, down the main straight, and the left-hand carousel. He comes up to the final corner and across the line for Thomas Pryor taking the win. So well done Thomas Pryor then taking the win of this one today. Followed by Rob Steele finishing second, Anthony Richards was third, Michael was fourth, Paul was fifth, and Matt was sixth. So thank you drivers. We could have you realigning the track ready for the next race. Okay then, so grid formation on the main straight. We've got corner marshals ready. All four corners are covered, so we've got corner marshals and we've got drivers then for race 5, the Frontie A final. We've got Sean McFarland on pole position, followed by Frank Armstrong in the 2, Clive Coombs in the 3, Steve Bennett in the 4, Harry Brown John in the 5, and Jake Hammond in the 6. Good luck drivers in this race. So all the drivers off and running as we see Sean McFarland in the yellow and green leading this one. So a bit of a mistake there for Frank. So let's see what that's done to it as they come round for lap 2 then. We've got Sean, we've got Jake and Harry. It's the top 3. Oh, big crash there for Harry. So race going on then, race going on as they come round across the timing loop. We've got Sean and we've got Jake. So 0.2 between those two then. So similar colours as they come down the main straight. We've got Sean McFarland in his traditional yellow and green. Hits the bottom dot and shuts the door right up on Jake Hammond there. Nice to see Jake joining us again today. Lovely family, and I know they've got a bit of a way to travel as he makes the pass on the inside of that one. So a very nice and clean overtake there for Jake Hammond. Had a few issues through qualifying, but he seems to have got it together for the final. So the Frontie A final here today then. Jake Hammond in the green as he onto the main straight. So 1.5 minutes gone then as the lead car comes around in front of the race control, up to the Tamiya hairpin and round to the M chassis chicane. Onto the main straight he goes, the lead car of Jake Hammond. So 2 minutes gone and 3 minutes to go then. So the lead car of Jake Hammond making his way around and across the timing loop. Let's check the gap this time round. Then we've got 2 seconds is the gap as he makes a slight mistake there. And Sean is going to take that. On the main straight then now, change of leader to Sean McFarland, I think, by the look of that one. So come around the left-hand corners and across the timing loop, Sean McFarland now the lead car. So a problem for Jake then, unfortunately. So where are we? 3 minutes into this race then, 2 minutes to go. And we have Steve Bennett up to second place then. Across the timing loop now is Steve Bennett followed by Clive. So a bit of a race coming on then between 2 and 3. So race battle on the main straight now for Steve and Clive. Clive in the green and white. Coming around the left-hand corners then. Oh, and he just clips the barrier. So very good driving there by the two of them. So onto the main straight then, we've got Steve Bennett and Clive with the leader coming up to lap them. Thank you, Clive. And he's going to be with Steve next. So the green car, Steve is the lead car. Thank you, Steve. Alright, makes a slight mistake then, so we'll go back to these guys racing with Steve and Clive. Just gone 4 minutes into this one. If we can have drivers from race 6 getting ready. So problem with the fly there. So we're into the final 20 seconds of this one. And we've got Sean leading the way. So final lap for Sean then as he comes down the main straight. Makes his way around to the finish line. Okay, thank you, drivers. So the finishing order for that one then was Sean, Steve, Frank, Harry, Clive and Jake. We just got 2 cars in this one. Just 2 of you, sure. So Thomas is not racing. Okay, then let's do this. We have got race 6 LMP A final then with Paul Ash on pole position. No car 2, so Anthony car 3. Good luck, drivers. Let's race. So just gone halfway into this one then, with the orange car of Paul Ash leading the way, followed by Anthony Richards. Okay, thank you, drivers. So Paul Ash taking the win with that one, followed by Anthony Richards. Okay, that's the end of today then. We have seen the M Chassis Cup round 2 here today at Dorset Model Car Racing Club, and some fantastic racing we have seen. So it's been a really nice day. Everybody is cracking on with packing up. You can see it's all going on here. So great effort again by everybody. Such a great afternoon. And we've seen some fantastic racing, which was one of the main things behind running this series, was trying to get as many cars on track as we could, all the same class, the same discipline, and trying to put it down to the driver's ability, and making sure that we can all see some good racing, whether you're in the D final, the E final, it's all the same, and some close racing with a mixed ability. It's nice here that we run so many different classes, but I've got to be honest, there is a time sometimes when you've got 3 or 4 classes that turn up. You've got somebody that's exceptionally good, sort of expert national level, running against somebody that's not quite so experienced, and it's no fun for anybody then. They're getting out of each other's way all the time and stuff. So yeah, I know I'm waffling on a bit, but it was really nice for us to run the M Chassis Cup. The M Chassis Tamiya, when I started racing back in 2006 with the MO3, it's always been a really strong class for us here. And club racing, club level, we're trying to bring a big event atmosphere to local club races here. So it's been really good for us here. I appreciate that we've always got those competitive members here. We're very fortunate to have some world famous racers here at Dorset Model Car Racing Club, and we appreciate that they go off to other events for weekends and things, and they can't always be at the local club. So for us, we're focusing on club races and making sure that those guys that turn up week in and week out are having that same sort of atmosphere, the same enjoyment, the same competition, and running this championship series has been fantastic for us. And even so, you know, it's once a month for 4 rounds, so it's not a great length of time, and we've seen drivers that have you know, you might usually run a different class, but still get the M chassis out just so that we can all sort of have a bit of fun together. And the bottom final today with the D final, we saw some of the best races in that D final today with the ability being so close to each other. And then let's just go and have a look at this. Hold on a minute, because I'm turning that round on this gimbal thing. So the other thing then I've got to say, here he is. John, come here. So there we go. John, this is the chairman's highlights at the end. Alan's highlights, I think Bradley labels the video. And my highlight today was seeing you smiling, so happy and proud, your son taking the win today for the M Chassis Cup Round 2. What a good drive.
I do normally smile.
No, you don't.
Yeah, very good. Very good. He's definitely up to his game.
Yeah, so you went away to the National last weekend, which was round 1 of this year's National at Eastbourne. How did he get on there?
Yeah, he was good. He was just a bit unlucky in qualifying. It just wasn't with him, I should say. But he's definitely up to his game, which made me very proud.
Yeah, well done, mate. Well done. It's been nice. I mean, he started racing with us before he could eat solid food, didn't he? I think.
Yeah. It was about 4, wasn't he? He was about 4 when he first raced, and then he gave up a little bit, and then he started when he was 9. So now he's 14, going on 15.
Here he comes. Here he comes. So we were just saying, Thomas, my highlight today was seeing you two, father and son, proud dad, watching you take the win today in the M Chassis Cup. And fantastic driving you did today. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was good fun. A bit lucky as well.
You took pole position today. You took the top spot off the grid, and you made it back through and took the win as well. So it was tremendous. It was good. It was good to see you racing. You tried to do 2 classes today, but it didn't work out in the LMP too much.
Just a bit unlucky. Hit the tape at 7 o'clock, tried on the break it, so it pulled off. Just left it. I don't want to damage it for the next national because the car's perfect.
Very nice. So you're going to do round 3, the M Chassis Cup. You're going to do round 3 here with us and see if you can take the cup away from Rob this year.
Probably. We'll give it a go. Get another win. It's close. There's nothing in it between us. So I hope it'll be a good one.
You've certainly got the speed with the M Chassis today. It looked fantastic out on track. You did really well.
Yeah. I think I was quite lucky in most of it. It was good racing with Rob. A bit unlucky at the start, but it was a bit of a messy final. But it got cleaned up after the last minute it got good.
Yeah, he did really good. So we're looking forward to round 3. Please book in, like and follow the channel and all that stuff. But you should see the links in the description below for booking in for this one. Round 3 we've got coming up next month, and you can catch up with Thomas and myself at that one, and we will see you there. Bye for now. That's it then. Another week done. Stu, me, Brad running away. Looking the other way. There he is. Brady Ball. The PB. Editor's hiding. Juicer Brad, look, here he is. Oh, he's had enough. And this man here, Stu, he's fun. Do it again. There we go. Stuart, there he is.
All right.
Top guy.
Cheers, Alan.
So we're going to get this packed away and turn this round. Here we go. Turn the light out. Another week done. Just kidding. We're done.